Are we live, guys? Can you hear us? Rob, talk for me. Talk for me again. Talk. There we go. I think we've got you now.
Yeah, what's going on? This is awesome. Back at it.
We're back at it, baby. We are back at it. Rob, it is great to see you, my brother. How are you?
I'm good, Dan. Thank you so much for doing this, man. It's awesome. I'm great. I will say this. I want everybody to know this because I want you to understand the dedication that Dan has here. For me, right now, it's 10:17 a.m. For Dan in Australia, it's 2:17 a.m. He is partying in
that's
the middle of the night.
Can you tell by the lighting? Oh, shit. Guys, thanks for joining us. We really appreciate it today. If you're watching live or if you're watching back, we are here to do part 4 of our playthrough of Red Dead Redemption with the man himself, John Marston. You know what's funny, Rob? Yeah, last time we did this, I actually called you John a handful of times, not Rob. So I am sorry for that, man.
No, it's okay, man. It's okay. Honestly, that happened on set all the time too. It's just what happens, man. And you know what? I'll take it as a compliment, probably.
Oh, man.
No,
Who have we got in here? Captain Wolfie, Michael Blacked, Vip Van Wrinkle, Vip Van Wrinkle, Shanika, Cowpoke, Doctor Strange, Dren. Guys, we are here for a really great cause today. We're here for Game on Cancer. We're going to help raise as much as we can for them for the rest of this playthrough. Obviously, we've all been affected by cancer. I know I have, Rob. I don't know about you, but I've lost loved ones to cancer, and we're trying to give back as best as we can. I just got to get the game up here. So if you can, reach into your pockets and give anything at all, we'd really appreciate it, guys, today. And any donations that come through, we're going to read them out. Rob's going to read anything out. So any questions you have, as usual, and it'll all go to a very good cause. How does that sound, Rob?
I love it. I'm so happy to be part of something like this. And you're right. It has affected me. It has affected all of us in one way or another. And the more that we can do to put an end to that, I think the better off we're all going to be. And we can feel good about it too. It's definitely a good cause. So
100%.
Thank you in advance for anyone who participates, thank you.
Yeah, we really appreciate it. So yeah, any super chats or any donations, the links in the description or the pinned comment. We'd really appreciate it, guys. But with that being said, Rob, I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go. Let's do it.
Now, I have played a little bit off air because I know we're restricted by time a little bit. So I did do a few things off air. We're nearly going to kill Bill Williamson. Spoilers, guys. I already killed Espinazo. What's his name? I forgot. Espinaza.
Escuela? Oh,
Is it Escuela? I don't know. I did this a few days ago, so I've already. You gotta, guys. Remember, it is 2 a.m. here, so I am a bit wheezy.
oh yeah,
But we're with Abraham Reyes. You know him.
yeah.
Yeah. We're about to do the train robbery. I just finished submissions with Louisa. I don't know if you had any thoughts on that, working with that actor or anything before we move on, Rob. Do you remember any of those scenes?
Oh my goodness, that was just another one of those. You know, Luisa's got some really emotional scenes, and
Yeah.
I was always blown away. You got to remember when we're doing this stuff, we're in the performance capture suit. We're on this stage. We don't see any of the things that you see in the game, and the talent and the willingness to just go for it. But some of these people who said, "Yeah, I've never done performance capture before. I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's just see how it goes." And then they blow you away with their performance. It was Louisa was definitely one of those.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was great. She was really great. And I enjoyed working with her a lot, of course.
Brad has sent in 20 to the Cure Cancer cause. We really appreciate that, Brad. Thank you for your generosity. We got an anonymous $50, Rob. And to be anonymous,
wow.
that's impressive because I don't know. Yeah. There's
That's very cool.
Something a bit courageous about that, I find, just not putting your name to it. Kathleen Heath as well. Thank you so much for the 20. We really, really appreciate it. So already generosity flowing. If you had a question, Kathleen, please send it through. Me or Rob will be happy to answer it. Lionbacks, Rob, my man, it's great to see you again. Happy Thanksgiving for Thursday. Jez Kitty, who is a legend.
A legend indeed, Jazz. Thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving. Actually, you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I guess, because you live in England. But thank you.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I can't say for sure that she doesn't. I can hear that. I heard that.
You heard that gunshot?
Yes, I did.
So now it works. How funny.
It works now. It works now. But I want to say thank you, Jez Kitty. Thank you so much. And I want to encourage all of you. Honestly, this is so cool. Please look at Jez Kitty's Instagram. I think it's your most recent post. She's got a really, really cool thing going on, and everyone can participate.
Yeah.
And I think everyone should participate.
100%.
Yeah, it's Smilemas. She loves Christmas.
Oh, I love that.
She's got something going. Check it out. Do check it out and have fun with it. It's awesome. Thank you, Jez Kitty. I will enjoy my Thanksgiving. Thank you.
Now, guys, we can hear all the game all good before we get into this. You can hear Rob all good because I know Rob was a little bit low, but I've turned him up. So let me know if we're all good now. Guys.
Can everybody hear?
We got another $10 from Macca Power. Hi, Dan and Rob. What is your favorite Western movie? Thank you so much for the 10. That's going to a great cause. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you for your donation. I've always been a big fan of the movie Tombstone. Loved it. And actually, I think the 30-year anniversary is coming up this year. I don't know exactly when, but I think it's this year. And there's possibly an event that's going to happen in Tombstone, Arizona, hopefully with some of the cast of Tombstone, and also hopefully with some of the cast from Red Dead Redemption 2.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's some stuff in the works, and I really, really hope we can make it happen. Ken Palco, who's a friend of mine, lives there and is doing a lot of work to get something happening, and I'm really excited about it.
Awesome.
Yeah, I wish
Well,
I could give a date, but I don't have one.
Yeah. I guess we're all good for the audio. You can hear it, Rob. I think
Yeah.
we're all good. All right, I might switch over if we're all good. You guys will let me know anyway if we need to fiddle with something. All right, Rob, we're back on the horse, and we're back on the saddle for a bit of Red Dead Redemption.
Yeah. Jez Kitty donated 20. Thank you, Jez Kitty. Thank you. You are awesome.
She did?
Jez Kitty just donated 20. Yeah, I saw it come up on the screen.
Oh
Thank
my
you.
God. I gotta make sure I'm seeing these.
Let's go.
Yeah, CHF just donated 10. Thank you, CHF. You're awesome. Being a good person like you always are. Logan donated $5. Thanks, Logan.
Logan, hey Rob, what's your opinion on babies on toast?
Well, I am a Sasquatch, so it's just kind of second nature, I guess. Sometimes I just take it straight, though. I don't put it on toast always. Baby.
So Rob, are you happy to any super chats? Can you read them out because I can't see them at the moment, and I'll So
yes,
is that all good? You know what you're doing?
Yeah, I'll try and
Cool.
keep up with it.
Beautiful. And I'll have the charity link. We're already at 140. That's more than that, actually, if you count the super chats. So we're doing great, guys. We appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you so much. And,
Yeah,
I mean, I say thank you. I just think it's awesome that you're participating. This is not something that's going. This is going to benefit all of us. And I guess I'm just saying thank you as a spokesperson for the cause. Right?
That's what their mission is. Their mission is to make sure we're the last generation that has to deal with this horrible disease.
Yeah.
And I don't think it's impossible. I have hope.
Yeah, I do too. I think we all do.
All right, here we go. By the way, this game is probably all time one of the greatest games of all time, just quietly.
Look at this.
Where is Abraham Reyes?
Here, amigo, here. Well, look who it is. The American bandit turned bounty hunter who is about to win the Mexican Revolution.
I don't know about that, mister.
No, but I do, Mr. John Marston, I do. A man like you, or me, with just a few such men, I tell you I could rule the entire country. Hey, hermanos unidos, set my people free! Libre Mexico! Libre Mexico!
Hold on, I just got to pause it here. Do you remember all this, Rob?
I do remember. I can't say I specifically remember this scene, but I remember a lot of the Abraham Reyes stuff, and it was awesome. That guy that played that role, English was not his first language, and so imagine that. I mean, he could speak English, but he didn't typically speak English every day.
Wow.
So he got a script. He had trouble with certain words that just were so unfamiliar to him that he really had trouble spitting them out. I can't remember exactly what they were, but he did a fantastic job. It's amazing.
Did he have that beard, by the way? On the set?
No, they ask you to keep your face cleanly shaven.
I know.
There are a couple things on here I need to read. This is Rip Van Winkle, who gave $9.99. Thank you. Hey, Rob and Dan. When making the second game, I remember Roger said you guys used to hang out on Long Island. Do you remember where you stayed And did you like it there? Yeah, I do remember where I stayed.
Pleasant to be a man.
Excuse me, but where I stayed is where they're going to continue to have people stay, and I don't know if they want to know, if they want everyone to know where that is. But yeah, Long Island was beautiful, and it was a little town that was right along the Long Island Railroad, if I could just spit it out. The Long Island Railroad. And so we had access to get into the city very easily if we wanted to. Of course, Roger lived in the city at the time, but where I stayed was in Long Island. It was beautiful and really cool. So yeah, I did like it. Thank you for the question. Thank you for the donation. Black-eyed Miron. I don't know how to say your name. $4.99. Thank you. How was it working with the actor who plays Captain De Santa?
Oh,
Awesome.
yes.
Changed since then.
Yeah.
I just killed him, Rob, by the way. We just killed him last mission. Yeah.
That's the guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, De Santa, this guy had a regular job. He was an actor, and I promise you, if you saw his picture, you'd recognize him. But he also had a regular job, and that job was, I think he worked, I can't remember the name of the company, but he was like an investigator that would he would try to find inside theft, like companies or people that work for the company stealing money from the company. And he had this interrogation style where he would ask questions and he would listen to the answer, but more so he was reading their body language. And it was so fascinating. He just told me some of the things that people do that give away the fact that they're lying to you. And it's all about body language. So it was fascinating. Anyway, really, really cool guy and fun and cool, just like everybody else I worked with, honestly. But that's something about him that I thought was kind of interesting and cool.
We got one from Dream, $5. Thank you, Dream. Hope all is well with you guys. Hope this helps. Thank you, mate. It really does help. Even $5, $1, $50, it all helps, guys. It really does. It's going to a great cause.
Yeah, it's really, really awesome. Everyone that's participating, thank you. So there's another one from, and I have no idea how to say your name, and I'm sorry, but 250. Greetings from Germany. Thanks for everything. Thank you. Hello,
Germany. Have you been to
What's
Germany?
happening? I've been to Germany. I've only flown in and out of it. It was a transition spot for me on a flight to somewhere else. But beautiful country. From what I saw out of the window, I'm sure.
Yeah.
It's one of the places though when I flew overseas and I was terrified before I went because I thought I've got a connection in Germany and what if I can't find my gate? I don't know how to speak German. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Guten Tag, Frau Boyer. Uno, dos, tres.
I needed you there with me, Dad.
I know. You did.
No, but everyone speaks English. Also, I learned that. I didn't need to be nervous at all, but it's really cool to these people. English is not their first language, but they can speak it fluently, and they're very helpful and kind and cool. And then you hear them talk to someone else, and it's German that sounds so fast to me, because I don't know at all what they're saying. But
when you did, this is a different subject. But when you were doing these lines that we're hearing now, were they in 4-hour increments that you would do them in the booth?
Yes. Anything in the sound booth was a 4-hour session, and I think they do that because, as opposed to an 8-hour session or a full day, whatever.
Yeah, so you never did more than 4.
No, they were very good about that because if you talk nonstop, I don't care if you have to yell at all. If you just talk nonstop for 4 hours, you start to lose your voice. It's not something that we all typically do every day. So just to save people from, you know, straining their voice, they limit it to a 4-hour session. So, but yeah, like, so these kind of scenes where you're traveling on horseback and you don't need to act anything out because the game engine takes over and does all that stuff. You do a lot of that recording in a sound booth as opposed to doing it performance capture. This is awesome. I'm trying to make sure this thing is still streaming. Chat.
So listen, this train is filled with valuable
Yeah, it
supplies we need, but it's also filled with government troops. We'll set up a very loud distraction. You can board the train, and then you can disconnect the army cars, huh?
Okay.
Okay, but listen, we've got to get this done before the train rolls out of the station.
You make it sound so easy.
Well, did I not promise you fun times, amigo? Eh? There are too many soldiers. We must surprise them. Here, take this knife. You can use it to kill the guards quietly. Wait until I distract them. Then get on that train as fast as you can, John. Wait here while I create a distraction.
Oh, wait, hold on guys. 1 second. We back, guys. We are back. Sorry about that. You can hear us all good?
Can you hear us, everybody?
Can you hear us all good? All right. We're back to it. Sorry about that, guys. There's just some technical difficulties going on. It's all Rob's fault, you know.
I want to tell you something. By the grace of God, I have not messed this up, and I don't know how. I just don't know how. I typically do. So it's part of it for me, man. It's part of it.
You know what? It makes it more fun when there's this many stuff-ups, don't you think?
I do. I do. In fact, yeah. Hey, we got another. This is, I think, the same guy from Germany with 6. Call me Maiden. I just can't thank you enough, Rob. You helped me out of my bad times. Feel hugged. Right on, Maiden. Thank you, man. And I want you to know, I say man. I can't see your picture. I don't know if you're a man or a woman.
Oh, this is a stealth mission. I remember this. Do you know what? Have you ever seen footage of this? Rob? Stealth mission where you got to sort of get the throwing knives out.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Yeah.
It's good stuff. And I can see this now. It says, call me Madeline. So I'm sorry. I mispronounced your name. But thank you. And I'm so glad. Honestly, I of course don't know what your tough times were, but I'm glad that I was part of something that could help lift you out of those. It's really awesome.
Take out the guards. Okay. Oh, we got another guard up here, Rob. We need to take out. Bye-bye. And one more.
That's so cool, isn't it?
It's just every mission is very versatile, very different. I've noticed along this playthrough. I guess I forgot all those years ago. I love how people are telling me what to do because they've played it so many times. They know exactly what to do. You gotta love it.
I love that. And if you haven't played it, I mean, here's the thing. For me, I understand what Red Dead Redemption 2 looks like. I understand the reception that it got and the records it broke and all that stuff. I don't want to ever downplay Red Dead Redemption. The graphics obviously are different. But it's still, I mean, as you can see, it's still a really, really cool game if you're good at it. I'm just kidding, Dan. I'm just kidding.
I don't know if you saw that, man. That was not good. Let's just say that. Oh,
I'm
boy.
kidding.
Oh, boy.
You know that you're way better at it than I am.
Oh, no. I think you're better at this point, man. Honestly.
I doubt it.
And again, at least it's entertaining for the folks at home.
Yeah,
oh, boy.
This is so much fun. I'm glad y'all are hanging out. This is awesome.
Oh, shit. Dan got shredded. That's right, Sawyer. Sure did.
Oh, so good. Oh, here we go.
Okay. So, how's the family, Rob?
Everyone's good, man. We're all hanging out. As you know, we have 2 puppies in our house.
How's those puppies going?
Oh my goodness, they are so awesome. But I love the Gatling gun. I love it. They're puppies, man. You know, and puppies just don't know. They don't know the rules. They don't know that they need to be outside to go potty. They don't know. They're just... Anyway, we did it on purpose. We got 2 puppies at once because we knew they were going to be destructive, and we knew that they were going to raise all kinds of hell, which they are doing, and they're really good at it.
They're still doing it.
Oh yeah, man. Almost like they're like doing it on purpose. But it's cool. And once they grow out of it, they'll both be out of it at the same time. And so it's cool. But we have 2 puppies, but we also have 2 other dogs that we've had for years. And so we have 4 dogs. And they've taken over our house. We're kind of crazy dog people, but whatever. We like it. We're into it.
I don't know how you do it.
I don't either. I don't think we're doing it right, but we're alive. And someday it will be easier and it will be perfect. We're not there yet. Got some work to do. Okay, so Pinky 13. And by the way, Pinky 13, I saw you earlier. I love you too. Very kind of you to say that. She says now I have an 8-month-old puppy who is very sassy.
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 I love that word.
I like it too.
Sassy.
Well, best wishes to you and Sassy Pants too.
Pull the lever to steal the train. We're going to steal the train, Rob.
Yes. Oh, you know what? This is kind of crazy. Doing this scene, I didn't hurt myself. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
say that I hurt myself because I didn't, but I banged into something.
Oh,
and I
really?
thought, oh, yeah. I mean, it was my fault. Everything was padded. Everything was great.
Yeah.
It's like the one thing that could possibly happen, which would be a 1 in a million chance.
That'd
I
be
ran
right.
I ran my knee into this pipe and thought,
Ooh.
oh, but I mean, it was 100% my own clumsy
Move
fault.
like a cat onto that train.
But thank
Magnificent.
God
Go ahead and blow
for
the
some of that other
horn
stuff
and
that they
take
do. They
whatever
have
you need, my
stuntmen,
brother.
and you wouldn't think, like everybody wants to be tough and say, I want to do my own stunts, which
Well-
of course is what I thought too.
Apparently, you actually stole a real train for this scene.
What do you mean?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding around, man.
That went right over my head.
No, right? You're thinking, what the fuck is this guy talking about? Oh, man.
No, but I will say I do very much appreciate the stuntmen. They made it. They do things that I wouldn't want to try and do, and they're good at it. So good for them. Thank you, stunt people.
Take a look inside. Maybe I just have another
Speaking of robbing trains, though, I know I've mentioned this a lot, but anybody who's interested in this, if you look up the Reno Brothers gang, just Google search it, and it's about a gang of outlaws that lived in my hometown, and they're the first train robbers of they robbed the first train in the United States, right in my hometown. Read about it; it's insane. It's just really coincidental, and I think it's pretty cool. I think it's interesting. Okay, so here we are again from Germany. Could you imagine coming to Germany? Another $6.
Oh, no.
Thank you.
This is
so
bad,
much.
Rob. I forgot how to fucking pick a lock. This is bad.
Uh-oh. Well, let's talk to Germany for a second while you work that out.
Move to the right.
So, can you imagine coming to Germany? Yeah, I would love to come to Germany. It says I and many other fans would be happy. Sorry if my English is bad. Your English is perfect, by the way. And thank you. Of course, we would love to come to Germany. All of us would. Hopefully, we can make that happen. You got in there. You got it.
I got it. I'm not the worst player in the world. I'm the second worst at the moment.
I think I'm the worst. Check it out.
Hey, Rob, remember me, Peter Wenzel.
From Kansas City. Is that right?
Shit, you got a good memory if that's right.
I read that.
I can't
earlier.
even remember what I had for breakfast yesterday.
I know. I read that earlier, and man, I'm guessing honestly, if I saw your face, I probably would remember you. But I guess I can't see you. But I thank you for hanging out, man.
Sure, but I need
I hope you're doing well.
in a squealer or hold up.
SS Poseidon. Hey Rob, love playing as John Marston and seeing you
See you back at the ranch.
usually wearing a Ford hat makes me proud to drive my F-250. You should be proud anyway, man. That's a cool truck. Good for you. And I want to tell you something. I lost my Ford hat. I didn't lose it. I traded it. I traded my Ford hat when I was at, and I was in Atlanta at, now I can't think of the name of the convention there, but it's a wild one. Dragon Con.
Dragon Con.
I think it's called Dragon Con.
Yeah. Dragon Con.
Wild.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a girl who had a pink cowboy hat, and she said that she liked my Ford hat, and I said I like your pink cowboy hat, and we traded. So now I have a pink
Dude,
cowboy hat.
Your memory is so good. Xavier here says you got such a good memory. I agree, because when I interviewed you a few months back, you remembered that from our first interview that my dog was on a couch here. You remembered that. Do you remember?
Yeah,
like,
man.
fuck.
Yeah.
Again,
Winter, I think, right?
You even know the name. Man.
Well, I'm a dog person.
Yeah.
I'm a dog person. But
Yeah.
obviously, right? So we got another one from Hannah Faith. What's happening, Hannah?
Hey,
450,
Hannah.
thank you. Yeah, so awesome. Hey guys, I hope you're both well and enjoy the episode. Thank you. Thanks for this as always. I'll be catching up later. Big love. Big love to you, Hannah.
Beautiful.
You're awesome. Have a good day.
Have a great Sunday. Monday for me, Sunday for you, yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I'm in the future, man. It's Monday. You know?
That is so crazy. It's just so crazy. Yeah, it's now it's 2:50 a.m. where Dan is. It's almost 3 in the morning.
You'd be getting up in an hour, usually, wouldn't you?
Yeah, normally
Getting up at 4 a.m.? 5.
I wake up at 5. Yeah. I'm gonna try to change that. It's a little outrageous. I get up that early because then I have time in the morning to hang out by myself, just by myself, and drink coffee and kind of gather myself before I start my day and look at my phone and do all the things that, I want to do and not be bothered doing. But that's kind of 5 is maybe a little bit too early. I don't need that much time.
Mate, I wouldn't, unless I wouldn't be getting up at 5. I'll tell you right now. Maybe I will when I have kids. But hey, Rob, would you dress up in that outfit for Halloween next year? What do you reckon?
Oh, this right here that we're looking at?
Yeah.
You know what? I like that outfit. I do like it a lot. I don't know. I don't think I would.
That's a no, everybody. That's a no. He's not going to dress up as himself for Halloween.
Oh, goodness.
Oh, Jesus! Turn it off! We're going to get taken down!
Whoa.
We're going to get taken down! Shit!
John, excuse me.
Shit!
Oh, no.
If the stream goes down, guys, we love you. Oh, no.
I'm not even going to read what I just read on the chat out loud, but that's funny. You are funny, Captain Hauser.
That's how you get an age-restricted video within 30 seconds. Oh, no.
Oh, shoot.
I just say she was increíble.
He's a freaky boy. Old Abraham.
goodness. That's too much. I remember that for sure. I remember doing the
What?
performance.
Oh,
capture for
no,
that.
you don't. Really?
Yes, I do. Yeah, I do. Yeah. And I just thought, oh my goodness, this is like, that's one of those things where I thought they could just animate this, right? I mean, they could, but I guess not. I mean, I guess that's
Well,
acting.
they weren't actually going at it on the performance
No,
capture bit.
no, of course not. They were fully in their mocap. No, but still, it was awkward. I thought.
Oh, yeah. That would be
But-
awkward.
So here's another one. And thank you again, and $5 for Black Mayon. I'm so sorry. I'm Myron. Black Myron. I'm sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly. Thanks for answering my question, Rob. Also, how was it working with the actor who played Evelyn Miller? Also, you can call me Myron. On. Evelyn Miller. Oh my goodness.
I'm admiring you
Awesome.
right now.
You're what?
I'm admiring Myron. Get
Oh
it?
yes. I have all kinds of admiration.
Another terrible
for
joke.
Myron.
You know,
Hey,
I was telling you those jokes the other day, Robin. You just weren't giving me anything, you know. I thought those jokes were good, but
They were good, but they were also terrible. I guess that's really kind of what makes them good, though.
sorry.
It's,
Were you reading out something? I cut you off, as I always
Oh
do.
no, not well. No, Evelyn Miller, of course, awesome, so awesome. Another one that's just real charactery, right? But yeah, that was a really fun, cool experience. I think, like for me, with the whole performance capture thing, I feel like I kind of eased into it because I didn't though. I mean, I just did it. I just did it like everyone else. But my character isn't
That sounds crazy.
like really way out there and crazy like some of these characters you run into in the game. But a lot of these people had never done performance capture either, and they went in there and just went for it. And I thought, "Ow, look at you! This is awesome! It was perfect." It
But
was
that's
really
the
cool.
craziest part. This was your first game, your first motion capture or performance capture,
Yeah.
and you've ended up creating one of the greatest characters, or helping in creating one of the greatest characters in video game history. Oh, that didn't end well.
thank you.
Sorry, guys. This is a disaster. I'm so sorry, Rob. You know, you've created one of the greatest characters, and it's your first time.
Well, man, thank you. It was very kind of you to say that. I appreciate it. It's, I promise you, though, I promise you, I had no idea what I was doing. Never done performance capture, so I had no idea how all that worked. I also didn't know the character because I didn't get the whole script at once. I got it in pieces, just sections
Yeah.
at a time, and those sections weren't in order. So really, I would do it until the director said, that's what we want. All right, good, take it. Let's move on. And I just trusted. So it's maybe the fact that I was willing to just not know what I was actually supposed to be doing. That probably helped them a lot, but yeah, I can't take a whole lot of credit for a lot of it because I didn't know. Could have been very different if I didn't have people that I trusted, and also people who were really good at explaining what it was they needed to share with me.
This is some of the greatest shooting you'll ever see, Rob. It's an exhibition. Nah.
Yeah, look at that. You're still not using Deadeye, though, are you? Or are
No,
you?
I'm going to use it right now, just for you, okay? Just for this one guy. 6 shots to the head. There we go. Oh, Jesus. That's one way to go out.
I mean, really, the fact that you've played this as well as you have without doing that the entire time, that in itself is very impressive. So people want you to get Javier alive. Here's
How do I do that?
I don't know. You're asking the wrong guy there.
You're asking the wrong guy. What do you mean, the wrong guy? You're the main character. Who else do you want me to ask? There's no one else I can really ask. You're funny.
Funny, man. That is great. What? So wait, I got one here from Rumpelstiltskin, $5. Thank you. Cool to see that you're down to earth and easygoing bloke in real life. Did you expect Red Dead Redemption to go this far? Hey, thank you, Rumpel. Thank you, Rumpelstiltskin. for feeling like I'm a-
Rumpelstiltskin, eh? Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool of you to say. Thank you, man. We're all hanging out, partying, and I am a regular person, just like the rest of us. I just got really, really lucky and got cast.
Nah,
in something that
Rob's
turned
really
into-
snobby. He's just not down to earth at all. He's really hard to work with.
Oh, goodness,
Everyone
man.
hated him on set. Isn't that right, Rob? You're a real pain.
Well, I'm very fortunate, and I'm aware of it, and I appreciate it. So, but your other question, did I ever expect Red Dead Redemption to get this big? Man, I didn't know. I didn't know what to expect. I guess everything was brand new to me. I'm not a gamer. I wasn't a gamer then. I knew I was working with Rockstar Games, so I knew it had a real good chance of being something really popular, but even they didn't know for sure what was going to happen. So, of course, I'm really happy that it's had, the reception that it's gotten, and people enjoy it so much.
How many?
Okay, it says use the lasso. That's how you get him without killing him.
How many of them are there? They just don't stop spawning.
Nah, man. They really want to protect.
What's that?
So they really want to protect him. They're not, you know, he pays them well. As he would.
I know, right? Shit. I wish I had this protection. Far out. It's never ending. They're coming out, you know, what do you call those clown cars? Like 100 clowns come out of this small car. They're just non-stop coming. Oh, we got to find him. Am I doing something wrong?
I don't know, but the clown car thing
Endless
is funny.
fight. Okay, it's an endless fight. No, what am I doing? Where is he, guys? Guys, where? You got to head to the question mark. Okay, I'm going. No! Shit!
No!
No! No! What the?
Oh no! Oh no! Well,
This is single-handedly, Rob, the worst playthrough in history that you're witnessing. This is single-handedly the worst set of gameplay you've ever seen.
I don't know, man.
Oh, man.
I think we're all having a good time. So here we are again from Germany. It says, I apologize in advance, but can you please say the phrase, you eat baby, in German? Man, I can try. I can try. Du frisst baby. Du frisst baby. Everyone knows that. I know it's hard, and I'm sorry for that. Well, I hope I got it. I hope I got it right. I hope I got it close, at least.
Oh, man, this is such a disaster.
No, man, it's good. Everybody's enjoying it.
No! Oh, God.
It's intense, man. It's wild. Biting my fingernails off over here.
All right. We've got it. We've got it. I'm so sorry, everyone watching at home. But you secretly love me. Come on.
Of course they do.
Yeah.
Of course they do.
And look, it is a 12-year-old game. There's a few clunky things. It's just the nature of it.
There you go, sniper rifle. And a Gatling gun, just so you see.
Well, can I use the Gatling gun? No, I can't even.
I don't know.
I can't even use it. Oh God! Oh man! What would you rate me out of 10 at the moment, Rob? Be honest.
10 being good. I would say, I'd
Yeah.
say we're looking at
10 being the
looking at-
best, 1 being horrible.
We're looking at a solid 7. I mean, truthfully, out of
I'll take
today's
it.
performance.
Honestly,
Yes.
I'll take it.
But I think typically we're looking at a 10, man, for sure.
Oh wow!
So right now you got 11 out of 10.
You're
And
looking after me.
Swayer, yeah. Shanika, on the other hand, gave you a 4 out of 10.
Oh,
So
well, I don't agree.
if you average that out, you've got 7, right? Or close to.
Okay, what are we looking for here, Rob?
7.5.
You've played this game 100 times, so you should definitely know that we've got to open up this safe. Oh no, we've got to shoot that time. We've got to shoot this dynamite. What do you reckon? Oh, yep, I think that was it. Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yes, you do. You got it. Don't catch
maybe
on fire.
Now I've got to go upstairs, yeah? Ready? Bang. Oh, yes! I love this scene.
Been a long time.
Hello, brother. It's good to see you. I heard you was coming. You took your time, no? Come on, you're not gonna shoot your own brother, are you? We was family.
Yeah, we were. Then you and Dutch went crazy and family didn't mean so much.
So now you do the government's work.
And what do? You just work for a different government.
Come on, brother. I think we should go our separate ways, huh?
What you and Dutch did was wrong. And the way you left me was wrong.
Great delivery.
Now, I hate to judge, but as it turns out, it's you or me. The way I see it, might as well be you.
We thought you was dead, brother. I promise. I'm telling the truth. Besides, I can give you Bill. In Dutch. Dutch is in Colombia. I can take you straight to him.
You left me to die?
Whoa.
To save your own skin, and now you expect me to care about
Whoa,
you?
You got it all wrong, brother. I've always loved you. Even now.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't want me to kill him, right?
They're saying no. They want you to lasso him.
Okay, I'll do it just for you guys.
Hey, we've got lion backs with 5. Thank you for that. And then it says, I love how open-minded you are with what I've come up with for drawing. John Marston, Rob, lion, human, etc. It makes drawing him so much fun. Well, thank you for sharing your talent. Honestly, that's really cool of you. So open-minded, my goodness. I think that you're being brave, and you're really talented, and I think it's awesome that you're sharing that. By doing that, you're inspiring other people to do the same, and so you should be proud of that. I think it's really cool. So thank you.
Yeah, and I love the line stuff. That is like really unique when you think about it.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Give it up, Javier.
Oh, I gotta shoot the horse, right? Someone said shoot the horse. Yeah, sorry. And then get him. There we go. See, I know what I'm doing, guys.
I'm taking you in, my brother.
Oh, so you can either kill him or take him in.
I don't know,
Yeah.
you son of a bitch. You think I won't kill you, brother?
He ain't here, brother. He's with agenda.
Shit, you got angry. Rob.
Yeah, John. Yes.
A little late for revenge, John.
I ain't here to kill you, Javier. This is just business.
I feel like I killed him when I first played the game. I didn't know you could. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know.
Come on, amigo. Abigail wouldn't want this.
Abigail would have killed you already.
I think I might have missed
She
one.
always thought
Okay,
you
here
was
we
a
are.
creep. Let's go.
We was family.
We are going to see Dutch soon, aren't we? Good old Ben.
Leaving each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't understand what happened. It wasn't
I see a few people think I was a 10 out of 10
Whatever you
gameplay,
say,
Rob.
old
So
friend.
for the fails alone.
Well, here's the other thing that a lot of people aren't recognizing. You're playing the game, but you're also interacting with the chat.
You're gonna be locked
You're
up for
also
a
interacting
long
with me.
time.
You're also
Unless
pointing
they choose
things
to
out
hang you.
that highlight things that you're interested in the game. You're doing a whole lot of stuff, man.
It is hard.
I think-
It can be hard.
Yeah, it's a lot. And it's 3 o'clock in the morning for you.
You and Bill
Yeah,
are
well,
I'm sorry to point that out.
two crazy men sharing a bed. Go to hell.
Hey, I get a good sleep in. And we're doing it for a good cause. Again, guys, if you have any money to spare, we're doing it for a great cause today. Cure Cancer Australia.
Gave up caring about me or you a long time ago.
Ah, you
It's all going there. Super chats, everything.
what you doing, brother? You saw me out.
Really, really
Did
good.
that life we had mean nothing to you? You puto. One day, I promise you, you're gonna regret this.
One day's about all you got left.
We got someone from Oz in here too. Shit, you're up late.
In hell.
You know that life we lived is over. And when we was living it, it didn't mean nothing anyway. It was just an excuse, and we all knew.
What I knew is that you was always a puto. And you're still a puto.
Marston, come with me. The army sent reinforcements. Come.
Yeah, go with your puto.
Reinforcements. That was one of the words that he had a really, really hard time with.
We have to
Oh, really?
John, use one of
Yeah.
the cannons.
He
What?
got it. But
Were you? Is there a scene you're not in? Obviously, towards a certain point.
I don't know. I don't.
If you get what I'm
know
saying.
If, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if it would be possible to have that
No,
in this game, the way the mechanics work, or however. I don't.
no, because we are you. Yeah.
I mean, you would possibly be able to just, without John interacting with the scene, you might be able to see things that were shot through John's eyes, but I don't know if you would be able to see them otherwise.
Oh, this is awesome. I forgot about this. How many games do you get to shoot a cannon into? Oh no, that's a bad shot. Come on, reload. Oh, I feel bad for the horses though, Rob.
Yeah.
I love how chilled you are, Rob. Did you read that one? Yeah, you did. It's all good. You got it.
Okay, so we got another one. Nicole Bell, 5. Thank you so much. Lost my 10-year-old sister to cancer. Thanks for raising money to help others, both of you.
Oh man.
Nicole, I'm so sorry. So sorry. And thank you for being here and sharing that with everyone. It's something that has definitely affected all of us, and I'm very, very sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I can only imagine. Thank you so much for sharing that with us. We really appreciate it. And thank you for donating. Now, are you carrying this man, Rob?
They had a dummy. They had like a life-size weighted dummy that wasn't quite as heavy as a regular person would be at that size, I guess.
I was going to say, you wouldn't want me as the dummy. You'd probably be struggling.
Well, Roger had to pick me up. The very first scene that we did together, he had to pick me up on his shoulder, and I was like kind of seated back, and I couldn't really help him because I had to pretend that I was really hurt. And I'm not light either. I felt bad for him. We had to do it 4 or 5 times too. So
shit.
He probably thought, man, I don't like working with this guy at all. Oh, we got another one. Germany. I have to go to work now, but one last question and another $6 too. Thank you so much. Do you think that John made it sad watching Bill and Javier like this? Have fun and have a nice day. Hey, thank you. Have a great day at work. And before you go, I think, they were kind of a family, weren't they, for a long time? So I think there would have been a lot of different emotions. But you got to remember that John left that, right? He took off, went away from that, had his own family, had his farm, living a quiet life, trying to be a good person, and then got ripped away from that to go find these guys. So yeah, he was probably full of a lot of emotions, but more than sad, I think he probably was like, I'm really angry. And
oh yeah,
that would be my guess. That's probably how I would feel.
So I think this is it for Mexico. We just got the achievement. So I believe Bill Williamson might be in trouble here. Oh, I know this mission. Yeah, an appointed time. Yep. Oh,
Oof.
you even walk like a badass, Rob. How do you do it? How do you
Just put on
perfect? How do you
cowboy boots.
perfect the walk? You get the shoulders up, or
I don't know. I think, you know, when you've constantly got people in your ear saying your character is the toughest, not
son of a
afraid
bitch.
anyone,
Yeah.
then you start to, it just happens. It's just
Yeah.
a natural thing.
Okay, let this man go. And who are you, gringo?
Why you gringo?
Unless you want this town to tear you and your boys to shreds, I suggest you let him go.
And you think you could tell me what to do, friend?
Oh, you should listen to him, friend.
Look at that. You want to risk it?
The American is a drunk. If I were you, I would pull that trigger.
Put the gun down, Americano.
Ya, mátalo.
No!
Oh.
Oh.
Santa Maria.
So you want to settle this now, friend? Or you want me to shoot you in the head right now for that poor girl?
Okay, but we fight like men, not like dogs.
Oh. The standoff. This could be another fail coming right up. This
Hey,
could
we
be
got
a
a couple
fail.
more here.
Hold off.
We got-
I need concentration here. Hold on. Hold on. Draw! No! He's got to go!
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Got him. Got him.
Yes. Yes.
Thanks, my brother.
Well, I see on the screen Rumpelstiltskin has donated 5. Thank you, Rumpel.
Rumpelstiltskin. You eat babies. Everybody knows that.
You go after the prisoner.
And then we also have Lost Gal gave 10. Thank you, Lost Gal. And Rumpelstiltskin also says, keep it up. You too, partner.
That's got to be one of the best YouTube names I've seen in a long time, man. You got to admit it.
Yes, absolutely.
All right, where are we
And
now?
they gave you a round of applause for your nice work.
No! Whoa. All right, get the shotgun out.
I just think it's important to mention too that Dipscythe 19 eats babies. It just says, "I eat babies, Rob," as if. What are you trying to confide in me? You think I'm going to give you therapy for that or something? Because I'm not. I'm just going to tell you to knock it off.
Don't eat babies,
Don't do it.
please, guys. It's not good for you.
Senor,
They're high in calories.
we will help you.
I'm honestly losing it as the night goes on, Rob. Here in Australia, you should have seen the rain before, Rob. It was insane.
Oh.
It was insane, man. Oh,
Really?
yeah. We've actually had a lot of floods down here lately, which isn't good.
No, my goodness. I hope everybody's okay.
We can't catch a break. We have before COVID we had bushfires, as you would have known,
Yeah, I remember that.
and now we're having floods. It's like get the worst of both, unfortunately.
My goodness.
Yeah.
I hope a lot of that has grown back, or else it's all going to wash out, isn't it? I'd say by now a lot of that has grown back, at least a little bit. I hope.
Yeah. I think the worst part's the wildlife, but
No, right? Yeah.
yeah. The wildlife killed, that's a state you don't want to read. That's very, very sad. But
That is sad. You know what? This might be a really ignorant question, Dan, but I'm going to ask it anyway because I don't know.
Yeah.
How likely is it for you to see a kangaroo just hanging out on your street?
Yeah, so I saw one today. Not today, yesterday, on a walk, just around my house.
Really?
Because we got like a reserve near our house, so
Yeah.
there's a lot that live there. It's not actually a kangaroo; it's a wallaby. I don't know. They're very similar to kangaroos. They're just slightly different.
Well, that's really cool, man.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I can't imagine. I mean, you know, you see them on TV. Everybody loves them. I just didn't know how.
What we did see, my girlfriend's a bit scared of snakes. Like, she had a bad experience with snakes where shit, they're coming in here, Rob. Far out. I need Deadeye.
Get them.
She had a bad experience with snakes, so it was a really hot day about a week ago. And
It's a lot. That was a lot. That was a lot. Don't be hard on yourself. Just move on.
okay, thank you. Good pep talk. Good pep talk. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Just move on. Just move
It was a
on.
lot. It was a lot.
So
You got it.
she thought we saw a snake, but it actually had legs. I took a photo of it because I thought this isn't a snake. She was adamant it was a snake, and then I zoomed in and I could see legs. So it was actually a blue-tongued lizard. Fun fact.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
That's really. They're long. They're that long, I guess. Where you can confuse them as a snake. That's wild.
Well, it had its legs buried in the ground, sort of, and and its body was sort of covered, so you couldn't really tell. It looked like a snake.
Wow. I don't think I would like that very much. That would be something I would call definitely a bad experience too. I'm not a snake person, and I don't think that I'm probably much of a lizard person either, based off what you just told me. I got a funny story about a lizard that I'll tell you in a second. I want to tell you. So Robin Jones, thanks for the 4. Thank you, Robin.
Thank you, Robin. We appreciate it.
When I was a kid, we had like the boys club, the boys and girls club, where you know you would go after school,
Yeah.
and hang out and play sports and play games and just hang out with kids. You know, most people were there basically waiting until their parents got off work so then they could go home. But they had a lot of different events on weekends and stuff too. So we all, when we were really young, would go around door to door and we would sell cookies or candy or whatever. This catalog had all this stuff in it. We'd go up to the door and ask people if they wanted to buy something, and basically that was a way to raise money.
How old were you,
and
by the
so-
way?
I was probably 2nd or 3rd grade. I don't
Yep.
know. But I raised a bunch of money, and so some of that went to the Girls and Boys Club, and then the money, there was a percentage of it that we got to keep, and we didn't spend it on ourselves. It went towards our ticket to the circus. They were taking all of us to the circus that participated in this. So we went to this circus. I don't know where it was, but it was a bus ride away, and we traveled an hour or so on this bus. And everybody at the circus was getting these little tiny lizards that were like in a tiny little cage, and they were alive. They were little lizards, and I wanted one so bad, but by the time it was my turn to go walk around, because we all had to be escorted by an adult, whatever. By the time it was my turn to go and get my lizard, they were sold out.
Ah.
So, yeah, I was so bummed out. But one of the guys who was older than me was so kind. He sold me his lizard because he
that's
didn't
good.
really want it anymore, right? And he said the thing is, it's asleep. I had it out. I was playing with it. It got really tired, so it's asleep. But yeah, I'll sell it to you. So the whole way home, I've got this lizard, and I'm like, yeah, he's just asleep. He's so cool. I'm so happy to have him. I can't wait till he wakes up. Brought him home, showed my dad. And he said, well, what's going on with it? And I said, he's just asleep.
Oh no.
Yeah, the guy sold me a dead lizard. He sold me a dead lizard.
No.
That son of a bitch. Yes, he did. My dad said,
Oh no.
Rob, that lizard is not asleep. That lizard is dead. I was devastated.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah, it is sad.
Far
I wanted
out.
it. I wanted the thing so bad that I just said, yeah, I know. I'm sure it is just asleep. And I'm happy to have it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I bought a dead lizard. I would probably be happier to buy another dead lizard, though, than I would be to just stumble upon one that I thought was a snake near my house. I think that would probably be more traumatic on me than the experience that I had.
So that was your last lizard, I'm guessing?
That's it. That's all. Yeah, I didn't go down that road again. This chicken coop actually had lizards. It got overrun by lizards for a little while, and I caught them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The one that you built next to you right now?
No, the one that I'm currently sitting in. Yeah, it had lizards one summer, and
Shit.
I don't even know what they liked about it. I honestly don't know.
Do they
But-
go for the chickens?
No, they were tiny. They were little bitty ones, probably 3 inches long or something. But there were a lot of them,
Yeah, right.
and they can't hurt you or anyone else for that matter. I mean, they probably eat like mosquitoes and other insects, but they wouldn't hurt a person. But they pooped
Yeah.
everywhere, like mice almost, So I had to get rid of them. But anyway.
All right, we're about to kill Bill Williamson. And if you haven't seen that, get up, John!
Get up!
We did an episode with him, with the actor behind Bill in part 2. That was a great episode.
Steve J. Palmer, yeah, you got to go back and watch that if you haven't. That's really cool. Steve's such a cool dude. And
He loves the game too. He knows a lot about it.
Yeah, he does. He's very, very knowledgeable about it. He's awesome.
Let's go.
And I saw some people saying we should get Ben for next episode. They're pretty busy at the moment, I know that, but I know that Ben has played both games from start to finish, I believe.
Yeah.
He's a big gamer.
Ben he's a big gamer. Yeah, he enjoys a lot of different games. Let's see. Steve J. Palmer's a big gamer. Ben Davis is a big gamer. Roger Clark is a big gamer. And I'm sure there are more that were, part of the cast that I worked with. But those guys definitely, they're very well educated on the Red Dead series, but also well educated on all kinds of other games as well. I don't know. Yeah, I would love it if we could get Ben to join us. We actually were going to have a couple different people join us, and then we realized that we have to do some things differently for time purposes. But we'll see what happens here in the future. Maybe we can get some more people on.
Mexico is mine.
So I will say that Steve J. Palmer did not like
My people
the way
are
that
free, and it is
it
all
looked
thanks to
when
you,
Bill
John.
dies.
And to the people who
He
laid
did
down
not
the
like the way
lives.
that looked.
People like Louisa.
Oh, yeah.
I think he called it starfishing,
She was very
or whatever he said. It's,
Who was she?
Your peasant girl wife to be.
Oh,
Your
yes,
peasant
of
girl
course.
wife to be.
She will have a day named after her. Laura's Day.
Louisa.
What? Oh, yes, I know Laura as well. Magnificent girl. Like riding a pompous bull. You never saw anything like it. Anyway, enough about sport. Let's get back to
Enough
business.
about sport.
I trust
Oh,
you will
man.
join us.
This guy.
Staying on the capital.
I'd love to, but with Williamson dead, my jailers need me back in Blackwater.
Hey, ¿qué hacen? Levántense. Well, I must say, I'll miss you, John Marston.
I doubt you'll even remember me, Abraham, but it's been an experience. Good luck with the revolution. If you win power, remember why you wanted it.
Well, travel safely,
I
amigo.
love that line.
That is a great line. Yeah. That's very well written. I love that whole section, that little Mexico getaway.
Yeah.
That was great. All right, let's maybe play a couple more. Where are we heading now? We are heading into... Whoa, the Great Plains. Yeah. Agent Ross. Okay. Let's do some fast traveling. If we can. I bought a few houses offline as well. Oh no, I've got to go a bit out. How are we all doing? Wait, Dan, you don't have Max Honor? No, not yet. I should. I feel like in every game I'm always being the good guy. Would you be the same, Rob, if you were a gamer? Would you do the good decisions? I
think so.
Yeah.
I think I would. I mean, in a game, I guess, like this, knowing what I knew before I would have started, I would have definitely tried to be a good guy. But if it was something I had no idea, the story, I think I still would. You got to do a little bit of both at some point, just to see what it's like, maybe. Hey, Shanika, I want to tell you something. You said I love how he runs, and I want to make you aware of something, man. So, I did not love how John runs. When I first played the game and I made John run, I thought, why would they make him run like that? Why? And then I realized that they didn't do that. I did that because that's how I run, and I'm
like this right now.
by it.
This is you.
Yes. Yes. They had us do, several different, for hours. We would walk back and forth on the volume and let the cameras capture the way we walk. And sometimes they would say, okay, now you've been injured in your lower body. Don't make it anything specific, but you're injured. So walk like that for a while. And you would think, I don't know exactly whatever you would do. You would do it for a while. Then they'd say, speed it up a little bit. Now run that way. And there were just different stages that you would do with these kind of things. And so once you got through with lower body injury, then you've got an upper body injury.
Yep.
If I could only spit it out. But again, different stages of all that. But so the stage that they use now is way bigger than what they used for Red Dead Redemption. But for Red Dead Redemption, like they said, you've got to get to a full sprint. And we need like 3 or 4 steps of you going as fast as you can because that's what we're going to use. As you're starting to run as fast as you can, you're not as upright as you would be just if you're flat out and you're already at speed. But then also, because this was inside a building, you had to slow down or you'd run right into a wall. So from the beginning of it to the end, there were only 3 or 4 steps that actually looked like someone at full speed. And that's what mine looked like. And I'm so bummed out. I would say I would love to do it over again.
For 2? 2 was better. Red Dead 2?
Yeah. Well, we did the same thing. We just had more space. So
you happy with that one?
I don't know. I guess I haven't.
Oh, you haven't seen it.
Looked at it.
Yeah.
I mean, I have. I'm sure I have. I think maybe I already know not to try and look at that part because I already know that I don't like it. But so yeah. So now here it is, Shanika again. I thought it was animated. No, it wasn't. Not actually having you run. Yes, that was. And Roger did the same. Yeah, he did the same. And you have to run, with different weapons too. And so you have to run and holding a rifle and all that stuff. Yeah, all of that. We did that. It's oh, I really thought you were making fun of me. If you were, you're funny, and I like it. I like your style. But no, that's true. That is true. That's why John runs like that, because unfortunately, that's how I. Oh, and you wonder why I'm not a professional athlete like I wanted to be.
Oh, you wanted to be a what sport was it again?
Oh, I grew up playing baseball, basketball, and football, but I was best. My best sport was baseball, but still,
Yeah.
nowhere near professional athlete status. I was a good hitter. Couldn't field a ball to save my life.
Do you know much about cricket?
I don't. I guess that when I see cricket, I want to make it baseball because I understand baseball, but I don't think it's anything. I mean, the fact that you're throwing some I don't even think it's called a pitch, but there's like a person up there throwing a ball, and then there's probably not even called a batter swinging.
Yeah, batter and a bowler
to hit the ball.
Batter and a bowler, yeah.
See, I want to make it baseball so that I can understand it because I understand baseball, but it's not baseball. So it's confusing to me. But I probably would love it if I just got into it and learned how to play.
Are you big into NFL Sundays? Because I know that's big over there.
Yeah, not this year. Not this year, but I have been. And, it's really cool. I live in Indiana. My team is the Colts. And we'll see what happens with the Colts. They just got a new coach. Had to fire the old one because he was not getting it done. Now, the coach is a former player. The whole thing is surrounded by controversy. It's a giant soap opera. Yeah. But Jeff Saturday is the new coach who used to play for the Colts and was loved by everyone. Now he's their coach, and the players love him. So hopefully this will make it happen. But I get to go to Lucas Oil Stadium when I go to a game, which is beautiful and huge and awesome. Maybe I'll still go this year. Hopefully I can get tickets. I don't know. It's not easy to come by tickets.
What's the big stadium in Indiana?
For the Colts, it's Lucas Oil Stadium. That's
how many does that hold?
A lot. I'd hate to say because I'm maybe.
Would it be like 30, 40, or would it be like 80,000?
More like 80, I would say.
Oh, so it's big boy. Yeah.
Big, yeah. I think that like Dallas, whatever that stadium's called. All these stadiums change names so
Dallas
frequently.
AT&T Stadium.
I think so.
Yeah.
That I think is bigger than Lucas Oil, but I don't think it's bigger by much. And then you got Mercedes in Atlanta, which is really big too, I think. But Robin Jones for 5. Thank you, Robin. It says, what would you have John do as a kid when he joined the gang? What would you have John do as a kid when he joined the game? Something you personally want the fans to know about John's childhood for future games. My goodness, that's a great question.
Great question.
And, one that I guess I don't know what the answer could possibly be. I mean, John, I guess, he was, he ran away from an orphanage. He was troubled and looking for support like we all need, right? He was looking for somewhere to be included and accepted and loved. And I think probably, when you find something like that, it would be likely that a person would try to protect that and just do the best to stay in that position and not try
Yeah.
to ruffle any feathers. That would be my guess. But I don't. Rockstar, they're the writers, and they're way better at it than I am. So hopefully we'll find out someday.
Did Dan Houser write Red Dead 1? Was it just him?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if it was just him. I know that he was.
He was an
He was
integral
there.
part.
Yeah, and then you've got Rupert Humphreys, I think, was a writer on Red Dead 2. He may have also been on. I don't know for sure.
Yeah, it's all good.
So we've got Game Play Lick for $2. Thank you. This is my first time watching Red Dead Redemption.
Wow.
Welcome.
There you go. First time watching, and you get the man himself. How good is that?
This is really fun. I'm glad y'all are hanging out and enjoying it.
Can you imagine watching The Dark Knight with Heath Ledger? That's what this is like. Oh, this is a great scene too. They're all great scenes.
113.
If this is the one I'm thinking of.
Upstairs on the
Oh, I
right.
think so. I think we're going to see an old
Yeah.
friend here too.
Yeah.
115. 116. 117.
Oh no, this is not
No,
what I was thinking.
too early.
It was.
Too early, yeah.
Mr. Marston, so glad
I think we
to
got an
see you.
F-bomb coming
How's
though.
your journey?
Earmuffs, kids.
Where's my wife?
Well, it's not going to be as bad as the last scene, man. With Abraham, I think we've gone past that now.
Had some
Got a gun.
We're still here though. We're still live. We haven't been taken down.
Right now. You want
Yeah.
Mr. Marston.
You want that?
Mr. Marston, I ask you to calm down.
Why? Why? I did what you asked. I got you Williamson and Escuela. It's over. Stop playing games with me.
No one's playing games with
That's a
you.
classic line that you just delivered there.
But if we were to play some games, there'd be some interesting ones we could play.
Thanks, sir.
Like hanging you for murder. Or confiscating all your property. Like that little farm of yours. Or having you put in an electric chair. Those are the sort of games we could play. But we choose to play a different game. So calm down and play along with us.
Where's my wife?
You know, I forget. But I hear it's very nice this time of year. Mr. Marston, please. I've never insulted your meager intelligence. Do not insult mine. We've done this little deal for your freedom in exchange for all your men from your old gang. You gave us Williamson and Escuela. We still don't have Vanderlyn. But now we know where he is.
Then go and shoot him.
No, sir. I want you to shoot him for me. And then I'll let you be. The last thing I want to do is make martyrs out of all these people. He could be killed by some petty squabble by another lowlife.
We believe Vanderlyn is holed up with a group of renegades near the wreck of the Serendipity riverboat.
Yes. Another group of renegades. Obviously, the first group, your group, has, shall we say, been disbanded. Anyway, Mr. Ford and Mr. Marston, shall we go? Oh, Mr. Marston, your wife and son are doing well. Let's both try to ensure things stay that way.
After you, sir.
Goodness. You know, so I
Great
said
acting
earlier-
there, by the way, from everyone involved. That was great.
Oh, Mr. Marston, one more thing.
Well,
This is
thank you.
You're too kind.
The Agent Ross,
nothing but your best interest at heart.
he had a job as well
Hope it doesn't go
outside
off
of
by
acting.
mistake.
And there's a place in LA called the Magic Castle. And you go in there and you have dinner, but you also get a magic show. And he was one of the magicians that worked there.
Thought you were headed
And it's
to-
apparently it's kind of an exclusive place. Like you can't just walk in, you can't make reservations. You have to be invited to go. And
Boss, haven't
it was
released
one of those things where I guess I never really had a whole lot of interest in seeing it anyway. But then when I found out, oh, I can't go unless I'm invited, then it becomes way more interesting, right? You know how that works.
Yeah.
But he could not invite us. He could not invite any of us.
That's weird. Yeah,
To go.
wow. Right.
He was like, yeah, it just doesn't work that way. But if you get invited and you're there, I will probably be magic for you. And I thought, just make it happen, man. We want to see it. Didn't work that way. He was a good dude though. He was cool.
Yeah, as I said, it's really,
All right, Mr.
really
Ford,
great acting,
onward.
that scene.
Yeah.
Building the
Great.
tension and, yeah.
It's not far now. The old Serendipity wreck has been used as an occasional.
Isn't it crazy that they're in a car?
We were informed that
I know.
gang are making camp there.
Look at the wheels on this thing.
You and Agent Fordham will go on foot. I'll stay with
It's
the
like a
band.
bike.
It's like That's what I was gonna say, too.
Yeah.
Don't try anything stupid.
Oh, I think he knows what's at stake. Don't you, Mr. Marston?
Let's find Dutch and finish this.
Oh, there's a lot of bad guys on this boat from memory.
Right, let's go, Mr. Marston.
Get that shotgun ready.
You got me biting my nails over here.
Man, I still can't believe this game holds up so well.
Quiet and stay close.
Honestly, this is better. This game is better than some
We go in,
open world games I played this year
quick and clean.
on PS5.
Wow.
Dutch to me. We don't want
That's-
you getting
that's
that
a-
suit dirty.
If you step out
And
Really
not
big compliment.
story, even technically, from a technical standpoint, it's better. It's 12 years older. So, yeah, it's pretty impressive stuff.
That's awesome.
And then Red Dead 2, they literally just went, we're going to make the best game of all time. From a technical standpoint, at least, anyway.
You tell me.
Where are you going?
It is kind of how weird how you see all this stuff and you get used to it, like seeing it, right? And it feels normal to see that you can walk in and then there's also a finished wall,
Yeah.
you know, like everything is I mean, none of this exists. It's all ones and zeros, as one of the directors would say to
Ones
me.
and zeros. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah, someone figured out how to make all that stuff look the way it does out of nothing. It's insane. It is insane, isn't it?
Yeah. What am I doing here? Oh yeah, I gotta go up. Yeah. I see. Playing through this, I feel like I might like this game better than the second. Maybe that's an unpopular opinion, but I found this game more entertaining, more not maybe fun. I feel like the second game made me a little depressed at times because it is so serious. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me.
Well, I think too. I guess
am I
it's
going?
the way that you choose to play it too, right? The way you said you typically like to be high honor.
Yeah.
If you're you know, just going through and terrorizing the whole thing, you would have had a different experience, obviously, right? So
Yeah.
Over here. I found him.
Good God, that's our informant. Gnosis, what the hell's going on here?
this is Ben Davis too.
Shit, Marston, you'll have to carry this man.
Oh, really?
Make him walk.
Yes,
He filled in.
that he played the role of Gnostic. I didn't realize that we were going to get him right now. Didn't run into him, but yeah.
How cool. Did he tell you that, or you just knew that fact?
No, I remember doing it. I remember
Oh,
doing it.
Of course.
But
Of course you were there. Fuck it, hell. It's, hey guys, it's nearly 4 a.m., please.
no, but I don't know. I don't know if he was cast as Nostis first and Dutch second.
Surely,
know.
surely not. Imagine
I
that.
really don't know. I can't imagine that would be the way that went.
Yeah.
I would say he was cast as Dutch first, and then since Ben has also worked on other Rockstar Games projects as well.
Really?
And you just have to look up which ones they are because I don't want to say the wrong one. But I know that it's a fact. Also, Peter Blumquist has too.
Oh, okay. Not
yeah.
GTA,
Michael
or you
Bell.
don't know?
I feel like, and now I'm blank on the title of the game. that
Someone
I'm
will know
thinking of,
in the comments. Someone let us know in the chat.
Josh Blake 4.99. Thank you. Let me do this real
thank
quick.
you,
and
Josh.
We'll figure out the name of that game. Love Red Dead 2, my favorite game ever. My friend Gavin Sisson don't like it though. Rob, can you tell him that he babies? Everyone knows that. Gavin, first of all, where the hell have you been, man? God, we got people looking for you. Is that joke too old? It's been done too many times, hasn't it? Anyway,
I still like it.
Gavin, you eat babies, man. Everyone knows that. You have to survive. It ain't your fault. Your friend asked me to say that to you, Gavin. Oh, man. So, L.A. Noire, there it is. That's exactly right. Peter was in L.A. Noire. He was. And Ben might have been as well. And Ben definitely was a pedestrian in one of the GTAs. He was actually a pedestrian and a cop, I think. He played voices for both of them, and I guess at one point when he was playing the game, he saw his voice of the pedestrian being arrested by his voice as the cop, which would be kind of a strange, weird moment for him. But yeah, that happened. Yeah, there were those two for sure. There were a lot of people too that came in that played NPCs that have worked with Rockstar for a long, long time too. Maybe not as playable or main cast or whatever you would call that characters, but definitely had roles of characters you would remember.
I've actually never played Red Dead Revolver. I should play it.
Yeah, I haven't either. Well, maybe, yeah. I mean, I think from what I understand, that game was being developed by a different company, and then Rockstar Games bought that company, and then finished that game.
Okay.
I may be completely wrong about that, but I think that that's what happened. And I'm sure that they redid a lot of stuff. If that's the case, I'm sure they redid stuff that they, took over. But
yeah.
I don't know. The motor just gave out.
Well, fix it, you fool. We need
I might just be making that up too. I don't know. But I feel like that's something that I heard somewhere along the line.
Fordham, we'll fix that damn engine.
All right. This is final part for today. Let's do it. Get the Deadeye out.
Yeah, you have to here. There's just too many. They're coming in hot.
No! Oh, God. We're in trouble. We're in trouble.
Oh, there's so many.
There's so many, man. Where do you want me to go? Give me a chance, man. There's so many of them.
You got nowhere to hide right here either. We can get up to that wagon, maybe.
I need to get behind this rock, maybe. What do you reckon?
Unless they're going to wait for... Oh, no, they're coming.
Any final questions for Rob, guys? Get them in now. We really appreciate your donations. All going to a great cause today.
Yeah, thank you all so much.
Yeah, we really
It's something
appreciate
that-
it.
Well, yeah, and honestly, it's just it's something that affects all of us. So you're helping yourself as well. 'Cause, that might do it right there. Oh, there's a couple more out there. Yeah, you got them. Thanks for the help, guys. Thanks a lot.
I can't
Didn't
see
do a
any
thing.
more.
Didn't
Fordham, are we ready?
even fix the
sir, I think
car
so.
either.
Are you, for a scene like this, is there like a fake car that on the set,
Get back
or is
to
it just
Blackwater.
boxes?
Yeah, but I mean, it's not. It wouldn't have wheels or anything like that. But whatever you interact with, you know, if you have to step up to get
Yeah.
into it, there would be something there, and there would be a seat to sit in and all that. Yeah.
Should take the engine to
The
Professor-
wagons, they actually did have wagon wheels
idea, sir.
in there. They didn't roll. They weren't. They were all, you know, made to be able to climb on. But
Okay.
Here we
those
are.
stagecoaches
Thank God
were awesome. They had horses that
This
were
is the office of an
you were able to sit on.
anthropologist named McDougal. He was thrown out of Yale for degeneracy.
Oh my goodness,
Indeed.
McDougal.
He's been helping us deal with the natives in this area.
They see him and they presume we're all idiot academics.
Give me a hand here, Marston.
Ah, Mr. Ross. Good day. Good day. What a
So great.
Got shot in the leg. Beat up pretty good.
We'll send a doctor. Now, McDougal, we need information from this fellow about Dutch Vanderland. Can you see what you can find out for us?
Do my best, sir.
Make sure you do.
Professor McDougal has been a good friend of the U.S. government, Mr. Marston, just like you. Why don't you see if you can help him in his study of the native problem in this county? That's a good thing.
There it is, guys. I think it's been a successful stream, Rob. What do you think?
Yes. Yeah, I've really, really enjoyed it. Thank you so much for doing it, man.
Guys, please thank Rob again for taking time out of his day. He's got 100 dogs, 100 children, 100 tasks around the house.
Just like everyone else.
He's got 100 of everything, and he's decided to spend it with us, helping raise some money and playing through one of the greatest games of all time. Brilliant. Rip Van Winkle comes in with another 5. Thank you for the support, brother. Hey, how annoying was it getting every scene in one take when you were working on the first game? Also, thank you for doing these. They are amazing.
Oh, Rip Van Winkle, thank you so much for your contribution. And I don't think annoying was the word, but you're right. It did have to all be in one take. Obviously, we didn't do it the first take, but from the beginning to the end had to all be, they couldn't, for whatever reason, they couldn't edit things together the way they can now. So, you know, you go into it and think, all right, let's do it, you know, and it would always take 2 or 3 at least, it seemed like, to get through one of those scenes. And a lot of them are kind of pretty long, you know, so everything has to go right from everyone involved.
Yeah.
How
often do you get it the first go?
Very, very rarely.
Yeah.
There were times in Red Dead 2 where you could edit that, working with Alex McKenna, who played Sadie Adler. There were a lot of scenes with John and Sadie. If we did get it in one take, we broke out in our one take wonder dance.
I've heard about that. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
We were ridiculous. I think sometimes they just said, all right, yeah, great, take it. Just so they could see us dance around like idiots. Maybe it wasn't the best work, but they got to make fun of us for dancing like dummies. Anyway, but yeah, you know, like, so on the first one, when you couldn't edit it together on those long scenes, you would get towards the very end.
Yeah.
And you're thinking in your head, you're very much thinking, don't mess it up. We're so close. Don't mess it up. You know, and so it was always a small victory, I guess, when we got it. But even though it was that way, you were able to capture way more scenes per day than you are the way it is now, because now you have to account for so many different things because Arthur can continue to move in and out of whatever's going on at any point, whatever you decide to do as a player.
Now, you
So
know
it's
that they're asking you to demonstrate the dance for us here right now, Rob, if you don't
I
mind.
would. I would, but I need Alex, and I don't have Alex.
Oh,
Alex is in
okay.
LA.
Yeah.
Alex is in LA. She might
yeah.
not even be awake yet. I mean, what time is it? Yeah, it's only 9 o'clock where she lives. So
Oh, okay.
I would be happy to do it, but I can't.
Jackie here says, thank you for the 5, by the way, Jackie. We appreciate it. That's going to a great cause. Love these playthroughs, guys. Rob, say hi to the chickens for us.
You know what? Thank you. I will. And I appreciate the shout out to the chickens. They will love it. They'll be glad to know that you're thinking about them. They stopped laying eggs, by the way, because it's cold and there's no sunlight, really. Not the kind of sunlight that they're used to, but they're kind of on vacation right now, I guess.
Ah, okay.
But I'll tell them you said what's up, of course.
They're lazy. And then finally, anonymous, Rob, do you eat babies?
Yes. Yes. I'm not proud. I mean, look, you know what? We're all doing the best we can. Let's not talk about that, though. I mean, really, that should be just between you and me. Yes. But shh, don't say anything. It's embarrassing.
How many a day, Rob?
That's none of your business. That's personal.
Rob, you are so charismatic and awesome and phenomenal. I love the character. We are cowboys to the end. Thank you so much.
Thank
Beautiful.
You know, yeah, this has been a whole lot of fun. You guys are awesome. Thank you. And
Another
thank you,
great
Dan.
stream. Part 4 is done, and we'll be back for part 5 very soon, Rob, where we might be able to finish this one off. What a ride has it been? It has been phenomenal. I reckon we've got about 10 or so missions left, give or take. We'll see how we go, but we may be seeing some big scenes next time we do this, some hard-hitting scenes, if you know what I mean. Yeah. And I don't believe you've ever reacted to that one scene we're talking about ever before. So this will be... Is that online anywhere? I don't think we can see your reaction to that scene.
No, but I will tell you that the build-up, I'm going to have to like really, really bring a reaction to this, aren't I? For it to be something that everybody appreciates. I might even have to get Alex on here and dance too. We'll see what happens. I am excited about it though.
No, it's going to be great. Thank you, Rob. Nicole, thank you again. Oh, she sent another 5. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you both. Thank you, both of you. No, we really appreciate it, guys, for tuning in. Stay tuned on our Instagrams. Rob is also on TikTok, YouTube. Make sure you follow him everywhere. Don't worry about me. You don't need to follow me. I'll be right. But make sure you follow Rob. He's a legend. And if you're watching this back, not live, please use the link in the description to donate anything you can. And we'll be back soon for part 5. Rob, it has been a pleasure. Any last words for today?
Oh man, no, I think we've had a great time, and let's everybody have a good time wherever you are. Have a nice evening, or Dan, definitely get to bed. It's 4 a.m. man. Thank you all for tuning in. Can't wait to do it again.
See you guys. Take care.